let's move now to the tech space here in Kenya. China's Huawei Technologies has changed its strategy in the country to showcase an affordable $100 to $200 range in smartphones. Now, the company certainly hopes that increased sales will boost its local market share from the current 4% to 15% in that segment. Local boss of Huawei, Derek, says the strategy will also push the company's overall market share from the current 14% to about 30% in about 2 years. Now, Huawei is ranked number 3 in the fast-growing local smart devices market, behind South Korea's Samsung Electronics and Tecno, which is owned by Hong Kong's Transsion Holdings. Kenya's biggest network operator, Safaricom, says there are about 13 million smartphones on its network, up from about 10 million last year. Well, let's get more insight into this. We're joined by Mr. Derek Du himself. Of course, he's Huawei's country director here. You certainly are targeting a market share of 15% from 4%, especially in this segment of the market. Tell me a bit more about what made you start offering cheaper phones as part of your strategy in Kenya.
Yeah, actually, we are changing strategy in Kenya, but the product strategy we didn't change a lot, just focus the marketing strategy. You know, this year, this month, we just launched the new Y series 2017. Actually, we bring more value to this product comparing the last generation, Y 2016. So actually, how to see, before we didn't focus less, we didn't focus more on the marketing part on Y 2016. But this year, actually, we want the customer knows the beneficial of this new Y series. This also can bring the good value to us, and we can increase our market share in this segment. Actually, our product strategy is not changed a lot.
Your products haven't changed.
Yeah, just the marketing strategy. We will invest more on this segment. Right?
Now, we do know that currently in Kenya, we're seeing new players such as Oppo entering the market. Yeah. There's a Tecno, we talked about Tecno earlier, a new market for cheaper phones. What are your thoughts on how this new competition will impact this new push to expand your market share?
Actually, we respect our competitors. Actually, when the market bring more players, we will push every players to climb up and bring up the product technology like this. Actually, you know, Huawei actually we just focus on our own brand. We never focus others. We just focus on our brands in bringing up our sales, our market image. And you know, we are very strong on our R&D, research and develop. Globally, we have around 16 centers, of which 12 centers are focused on Huawei devices. So we are confident on our products. And actually, also, we get the feedback from the market. Our quality is very, very good. You can see most of the consumers will see when after they first use the Huawei phone, they will feedback, okay, good quality, even this Chinese brand, right? And secondly, and also, you know, Huawei originate from a network side. Actually, we have 3 business group: CNBG, EBG, CBG. Okay, CNBG is for carrier operators. So we are also the network provider, and that can benefit us. We can have very good compatibility for the phone and the network. So our quality is also very good. We are very confident on our products. Yeah.
I mean, your quality is good, but analysts do say that you've been growing slightly slower than your competition such as Samsung. Yeah. What is your response to that?
It's a regret to see that we bring the Kenya, actually, we bring the first Android phone from 2010. We are the first vendor. But, you know, our product strategy is globally. We should comply with the global strategy. Our product is always going ascending, means going up. And you know, even last year, our ASP also increased. So, and also the other side, different time, we have different phase. You know, when 4 years or 5 years before, we just enter this market. Then at that time, we just focus sell in. We give the products to our partner, that's it. And then after 2 or 3 years, we begin to focus sales through, right? We let our wholesaler to have them stock, you must focus that. And actually this year we have big adjustment on the business mode. We will focus sell out. We will focus our retails. And also we will protect our partners. We will not give them too much stock. Just keep like 90 days, 100 days in the whole country, the stock level. So how to say, this year, just one adjustment. You will see Huawei is a long runner. We will finally, we can get the success. We will get the target of 30%.
Right. And I'd love to hear a little bit more about your strategy, because we know this new cheaper phones are just part of your strategy. So what else are you planning to do in Kenya's cell phone market in order to boost that market share?
Actually, Huawei brand awareness is better globally. In 2015, we only around 51% globally brand awareness. Now, actually, this year, we already get 71% globally. So even in Kenya, we get more than 80% brand awareness. But we will continually to improve this job to make more brand visibility in the market. And we will cooperate more with the retailers, let them benefit from Huawei products. And also we will let consumer, because consumer, maybe you tell them, okay, Huawei now already Forbes brand value already number 88. But you know, the consumer, he doesn't know what is Forbes, right? So we need to tell more story about Huawei to let the consumer knows that. Well, I give you one obvious example. Actually, in this month, we already launched the new Huawei chipset, Kirin 970. You know, this new chipset, we have AI function. Artificial intelligence. This is the first chipset with this function. And you will see in this, in next month, middle of next month, we will launch one new mid-series phone with this new chipset. So for this new product, we must tell more story to the consumers. Because if I only give them, okay, this is with AI, but people doesn't know that. So we need to tell more story about this function.
Well, we'll certainly be watching. Many thanks for joining us in the studio.
Thank you.
Because I was Derek Du. He's the Huawei's country director.